I think the key element to postnatal depression is the fact that people do become very isolated. So you've got all the newness of a newborn baby, and you've got all that fuss and everything going on around you. But then when everybody goes back to work and back to their day jobs, and all the excitement settles down, that sometimes women find that they become quite isolated and they don't want to access things, they don't want to go out, they don't want to do anything. They may find that they are having difficulties bonding with their baby. There's all those sort of elements, and their health visitor should pick up on this, and then they would refer to somebody like ourselves so that we can go in and provide some one-to-one support with mum.
And so once they've been referred to you, one of your volunteers who is a parent themselves would go and visit that person, and what sort of support would they give?
They'd be giving support around initially just being there for mum to talk to, because a lot of the time, you get a lot of mixed emotions and mixed feelings of how you're feeling about being a mum and having a new baby and all the changes that brings. So it's about having somebody there that they can talk to, about having somebody there that they can go out with and do things with, but they may not be at that point initially. So it depends on where they are and where they're at, that we would implement what they want to do, really.
So that person would still be getting support from their GP and anyone else who the medical services felt they needed. You're providing a service which is, it's more one-to-one, but it's more kind of homely, I suppose.
Yeah, it's like having a friend pop round, and they're there every week for 2 hours, once a week, and they're going to be there, and, it's knowing that support's ongoing as well, and it's down to the parent to say, yeah, this is going well, or yes, I'm okay, and yes, it's getting, things are improving, and then we sort of back out after that. But the initial support is, as I say, it's 2 hours once a week, and they know that somebody's going to be there saying, oh yeah, how's it going today, and is everything okay?
It is scary being faced with that newborn baby that you don't know what to do, and your whole life has completely changed, and you're not getting any sleep and all of that. Things can spiral out of control quite quickly, I suppose. I
think we do find that, and a lot of the parents that we go into, it normally only takes a few weeks of having a regular input of somebody coming around and saying, hiya, how's it going, everything okay, to get that motivation back to, sort of access and get out and about and use your community. But as I say, we work in the home anyway, so it's about having a face there, somebody that they know, they get to build a relationship with, and then they can ask questions, especially around parenting, and get support and advice. So. And
do the volunteers who work for you, have they themselves suffered from postnatal depression, so that it's somebody who actually has been there and knows what it's like who is offering that support?
I think that's one of the key things about Homestart, is we do look at our volunteers' life skills, and they're really important to us. So if you have experienced postnatal depression, then like you say, you can empathise a lot better with somebody who's suffering from postnatal depression. And I think the parents can see that as well. And I think the fact that they're volunteers, that the families look at them and think, well, why are they here? And the fact that they're doing it on a voluntary basis and they're there because they care and understand makes a huge difference to the outcomes of the support. So
I think it's all helpful to say that, bringing up children is very hard work, and I don't think anybody appreciates that before they actually get to that position when they're faced with a baby, so that any support that is available would be incredibly helpful for anybody.
Yeah, and I think, that if you don't know it's out there, and you don't know that it's like we said earlier on, we said, if only when we were first sort of new mums, it would have been really helpful, because it is, and I think, if you know it's out there, you know how to access us, then please do, because we can make a difference.
And can you tell us how people can access your services?
You can contact us. We're in the town centre, so which is really handy. We're based at Metro House, 24 Cherrington Gardens. People can pop in and sort of have a cup of tea and a chat and see if there's anything that we can help them with. But you can also contact us on 01303 244 836, and we've also got a website, and there's an email address there that you can input into, and that is www.homestartshepway.org.uk.